And I'll get some music going. And I'll share my music with all of you. I'll turn it down a little bit. So welcome to All Levels Yoga class. My name is Jill, and this class is for all levels. Whether you have been practicing for a long time, or maybe this is the first time you've stepped onto a mat and started your journey of yoga, the most important thing is to listen to your body, follow the sensation, and don't give up. You can always find different ways to be in your body. If something doesn't work, a sensation, a posture, I'll offer up a lot of options so that you can always feel safe. And we want to create that place of safety and comfort in our bodies. We bring our hands to heart center, thumbs to sternum. And this is a great place to connect to Ujjayi breath. Inhale through your nose. And then you exhale through your nose. It is a breath of constriction. Inhale breath through your nose. Exhale breath through your nose. And then one more cycle of breath, your own breath count. We draw our thumbs to third eye center. It's a gesture to leave distractions behind. Then you exhale. Let's take a twist over to one side. Find your range, looking towards the back of your body. Inhale through center and exhale, twist. So the hand behind your body supports a mostly vertical spine. Come back to center. Let's take a second set. And let's sweep your hands through center. And here we are, second side, second set. We'll come back to center and bring either fingertips or the palm of your hand to the ground. Take a side body stretch. Eyes are up. Inhale, breath with both arms high. Exhale, lean into the palm of your hand or the tips of your fingers. Take a twist. Inhale, breath. We're going to do it again. One hand supports the lengthening of your body. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Now bring both hands high as you inhale. And then as you exhale, place your hands down. So I'm going to roll over to my shin bones. On your shin bones, bring your big toes to touch your knees wide. Tops of your feet on the earth as you inhale. This is child's pose. Exhale. This is a chance to get close to the earth. Open up through your quadriceps and breathe some space into your hip joints. And then as you inhale, come up to a tabletop spine. I'm going to scoot my knees under my hip joints. Exhale, cat's breath. Now round your spine. Inhale, breath. We drop our bellies down, gaze forward or up. Exhale, cat's breath. So the opportunity to open up the front and the back of your spine, beginning from the bridge of your nose all the way down to your tailbone. Fingertips are spread wide. And then you notice the weight shift as you look up and you look back. One more full set. And then if you haven't already, feel free to mute yourself. Exhale, breath. We'll come back to center, hands walk forward. I'm going to cross my right ankle over my left. Sit back into a child's pose with your right ankle over your left ankle. This movement helps to open up your lower back. And then we inhale and rise. Exhale, opposite ankle on top. Big breath. Exhale. And then return to tabletop spine, but this time bring your fingertips towards your knees. We're going to rock forward and back. This is to help open up through our wrist joints. If you do a lot of movement with your hands, maybe writing or typing, these types of movements can bring mobility back into your fingers. Now bring your fingers to the long side of your mat and rock a little side to side. And now bring your fingertips forward. In fact, walk them forward and find the balls of your feet. You're going to push your tail back, getting ready to come into down dog. So we hold for 3. We hold for 2. Exhale is downward facing dog. This is an upside down V, and we take some time to open up our ankles just like we did our wrists. You're going to alternate one heel and then the other to your yoga mat. And taking a walk on your spot. Plugging down your thumbs and your index fingers, and then your middle fingers are pointing towards the front of your mat. We're going to hold here, down dog, and your heels do not have to connect to the ground. You can energetically reach forward and reach back at the same time. Bend your knees as you inhale. Walk forward, exhale. I'm going to take 4 to 5 steps. For ragdoll, feet are hips distance apart. Grab for opposite hand, elbow, or interlace your pinky fingers in the eyes of your elbows. Sway side to side. And we come into chest expansion. My knees are bent a lot. I interlace my fingers and draw my arms over my body. And then if I notice I'm hanging out in the pinky toe side of my feet, I'm going to exhale into the big toe mound. Let your head get heavy here and stay for 3 more breaths. And then release your fingertips down and heel toe your feet closer together. Inhale is a halfway lift, so I'm about halfway up. Shoulders in line with your hips. Exhale and fold. Now you might touch your shin bones or the tops of your feet, or maybe your hands connect to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale. Honor what's real and true for your body. Yoga is a practice, so we show up and then we practice getting still, quieting our thoughts. Halfway lift. And honoring our bodies. Forward fold. Bend your knees to rise. Let's come all the way up to mountain pose. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. As you exhale, shoulders down towards the soles of your feet. Inhale straight like a mountain. Exhale, side body stretch. And then we can use the image of a mountain as we stand here, finding strength and support. Exhale, stretch. We take an inhale breath. And now cactus your elbows and bring your gaze up. Inhale breath, I'll turn towards the side. This is mountain pose again. And exhale, fold, hands through heart center or swan dive. Come up halfway lift. We're learning the names of these postures. We step back into high plank. Feet are hips distance apart. Gaze is forward. Take your time, lower all the way down. Building tricep strength. Tops of your feet. Bring your fingers to the outsides of your mat and then lift your chest as if it was a cape. Look to the right. Rotate your left shoulder down. Come through center, and again, resting on the tips of your fingers. Look to the left. Rotate your right shoulder down. This time, inhale, look forward. This movement is to help strengthen your spine. Exhale and release. Place your hands alongside your rib cage. Inhale is baby cobra. We lift our chest and hold for 3. We hold for 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, press back to child's pose. That's just a little head of my body. And now exhale, downward facing dog. We put all of those movements together in a yoga flow. Bend your knees, inhale. Travel to the top, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Just one time, forward fold. Rolling up to mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch. This is your breath to movement. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale, spread your fingers. Exhale, open through your chest. Inhale, breath into a straight spine. Exhale and fold. Let's come back to a halfway lift. Step into high plank. Hold steady, inhale, and then as slow as you can, lower all the way down. Tips of your fingers, lift your chest. Look to the right, rotate that left shoulder down. Inhale, breath, look to the left, right shoulder down. Inhale, bring your gaze forward, and we lower all the way down. Hands under your shoulders, baby cobra, lift your chest. Exhale, release. Push back into child's pose, tips of your toes, and release into downward facing dog. One more time through our sun A, we're gonna bend our knees, inhale, float forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. This is a movement, meditation, side body stretch. Inhale, breath, navel to spine. Exhale, breath. Inhale, breath, hips over the tops of your feet. Shine your heart to the sky. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lean forward as you fold. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Strong quadriceps as you inhale. Hug elbows in as you exhale. It's the tips of your fingers as you lift your chest. Look to the right. Easy twist. Inhale, breath. Look to the left. Easy twist. Inhale, look forward and lower down. Baby cobra, inhale, and again, tops of your feet resting on the earth. Exhale, release. Push back into child's pose. Really nice expression for your lower back. Exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to inhale, bend our knees. And we're going to exhale, travel forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. You bend your knees for chair pose. We're like sitting in a chair. Look down, make sure you can see the tops of your feet. Hug your biceps by your ears. As you exhale, airplane your arms. Notice you can sit a little bit lower. This is to build quadricep and shin bone strength. Return to chair pose. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, chair pose. This time, exhale, fold. Straighten your legs, hands through heart. Meeting the earth with your eyes. Halfway lift. We'll go through our first chaturanga. So we're in a high plank. We're going to come down 2 inches. Tops of your feet. Up dog, knees are lifted, gaze is forward. Find your psoas stretch for 3. And for 2. Downward facing dog. Inhale, arrange your feet for comfort. Exhale, float your heels a little bit closer to your mat. Now you're going to inhale your right leg up. Your hips are even. You'll step through to low lunge. From here, you're going to pulse forward and back. This is a psoas stretch and a hamstring stretch. When you pulse to the back, lift the ball of your right foot up. And then the next time you're forward, inhale as warrior 2. Spin your back heel in, reach your arm over your body, and then find heel to arch alignment. However you find yourself in the posture, adjust for more breath. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extend a side angle. You're resting your forearm on top of your thigh. And then your top arm, for me it's my left arm, I'm going to reach my bicep by my ear. Nice long lines from your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Reverse your warrior. Nice and low in your stance. We come back into a side body stretch. As you exhale, cartwheel down. Step back into high plank. Now you choose down dog, child's pose, or a chaturanga. Wherever you are, it's an inhale breath. And you exhale into down dog. Our left leg lifts high. Our exhale is low lunge. And here we are, pulsing forward and back. So my left knee bends, and then my left leg straightens, or straightens-ish, yeah? Instead of thinking about dropping your back knee down, think about lowering your knee with control. And then we settle into low lunge. Back heel spins in. Inhale as warrior 2. I use my arms a lot to find that space, to settle into my breath, and to look forward. And then as you inhale, reach forward. Notice my ribs sliding to the front. Extended side angle. My top hip, I'm going to drop it down to lengthen my front thigh bone. Now we can retract our right arm back and then bring our bicep by our ear. And then you see this long line from my right fingertips outside my right foot. The gaze is up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So stay low in that lunge. Yes. Reach the opposite arm up. Exhale. Find a lower stance and look up. Our warrior postures have a lot of power and grace. You'll inhale, lift that back arm up to low lunge. Step your left foot back, and then there's your option, right? You can come into down dog. Another option is to pass through child's pose, and another option would be chaturanga.
What I've learned to realize is with all of us, we've undergone things.
And we exhale together in down dog.
Only our eyes have ever seen.
Again, Vinyasa is breath to movement, so we create a little more cardio by putting those postures together. Bend your knees, inhale. Travel to the top, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, earth connection, exhale.
Everybody's gonna
Chair
undergo
pose,
difficulties, the process
inhale.
of life.
One
But when we
time,
realize that
exhale,
and we take
airplane
steps
your
forward,
arms.
we can then attain the
Sit nice and
positivity
low for
and we can
chair
attain the
pose,
beauty
inhale.
that far precedes
Straighten
anything
your
that we could have
legs,
witnessed before.
exhale,
Fair
forward
enough, our
fold.
hardship we are all tied into, but the joy
Halfway
that we
lift,
can attain can be
inhale.
unique for us all. And it's the
Optional
realization that
chaturanga.
that can change the way that we
True
live.
benefit of
It changes
staying
the
in
way that
high
we
plank
feel and the way that we experience life.
and meeting in
And the
down
thing is, we
dog.
aren't just alone, we are
The
life
right
in
leg
our
lifts
absolute
high.
self. So after us, there will be life
Exhale
again.
is low
And the foundations that
lunge.
we put in place and the
Warrior
people that
two,
we
we
choose to
rise.
become, our children inherit.
Extended side
You
angle,
get me?
we lengthen.
So I say it simply, proudly, and truly, with
Reverse
hardship
warrior is
comes
a deep
ease.
breath.
And when we embrace that fact, the human spirit will always make it
Exhale,
through.
low
And
lunge.
in that, this is my prayer to you.
Step your
This
right
is my
foot
wish for
back.
you. Have faith
Optional
in the promise
chaturanga.
of life itself, and you will
Inhale,
continue,
breath.
and you will continue. Just
Exhale,
have
breath.
faith, you'll make it through.
We lift our left leg
I
up.
mean, I love you.
Exhale is low lunge. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Noticing your breath count. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Here's high plank. I'll skip chaturanga and come right into downward facing dog. Toes come together. We bend our knees, inhale. Float forward, exhale. Second set, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Creating heat in our bodies, chair pose. Exhale, reach your arms back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, light with your shoulder blades. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg lifts high. Low lunge. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Reverse your warrior. Pin your back foot down. Exhale, low lunge. High plank pose. Optional chaturanga. Fill your eyes up. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Last time. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Big breath. Yes. Extended side angle. Inhale, watch your hand. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot back. Now I'll go through a cat-cow. This is another option. Cat-cow. Into downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to jump all the way through, have a seat. Feel free to grab some water. Check in with your breath. We rest on our tail. And for boat pose, you can drink some water as you're doing this. Yeah, feels good. Hands on your hamstrings, knees in toward your chest. And notice the heat in your body as a place of meditation. Another option is to reach your arms forward and then reach your chest forward. Stay for 5 more breaths. We practice perseverance. We practice compassion. Practice of gratitude. Practice of sustainability. We're here for 3. Chest is higher for 2. You're going to cross your ankles. Take your fingertips and round your spine. Breathing deep into your hip joints. And then our eyes come up and we roll down to our backs. Bringing the soles of your feet together, knees wide, hands behind your head. You're going to inhale and exhale up and down. We're going to build core strength for our balancing postures. I want to take out any sort of stress. And I want to be in a relaxed state of dynamic ease. We're here for 10. We're here for 5. You have 2 more. And then relax your head and draw your knees in towards your chest. Take your right ankle 2 inches below your left knee. Inhale. Exhale your left elbow toward your right thigh. Feel free to close your eyes to remove distraction. And this is your time for your body. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your knees are into your chest as you inhale, and we'll hang out here. We'll stay for an exhale breath. And then it's your left ankle. And again, hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale your right elbow to your left inner knee. Your exhale is each time you lift across your body. Five more. Two more. All right, your knees are into your chest, and you're going to exhale your feet down. Lift your upper back to walk your shoulders under your body. Interlace your fingers behind your head, inhale, and exhale, pulse up. This is very intrinsic, close to your spine conditioning. Each time you lift, invite your lower back to press into the ground. All right, almost there. We have 10 more. Last big effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knees into your chest, yes, and give yourself a full body stretch. Reach your arms to the back, feet to the front, and let your belly get nice and round as you inhale, navel to the sky. And then as you exhale, navel towards your spine. Draw your knees into your chest. We're going to roll all the way up through a seated position. So we're sitting here, hands plant to downward facing dog. The practice shows up in our body. The more we practice, the stronger and more flexible we become. Toes come together, right leg lifts high. Exhale is low lunge. Crescent lunge, your back heel is lifted. Your front knee is over your ankle, and you can find mountain pose in your upper body. You can bend your back knee for support and square your hips to the front of the space. Now this is an inhale breath, and as we exhale, we're going to airplane our arms. We do this in chair pose. We find a neutral gaze forward. Once again, back knee bends. We come into crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, breath, breath to movement. Exhale, breath. Now stay low in your lunge. Scoop your arms down and forward. This is called rocket arms. We hold for 3. We hold for 2. Inhale is reverse warrior. We're going to bend our front knee. We've been here before, and reach our arm high. Exhale is triangle pose. Now bump your back hip higher than your front. Take your right hand if your right foot is forward. Find your shin or your ankle. It's a hamstring stretch. And reach the opposite arm up. Maybe look up. Your front leg does not have to be completely straight. You can find a soft micro bend behind your knee. On your next inhale breath, reach up to 5-pointed star. This is called star pose. I'll turn towards you. And then our exhale is horse pose. Notice I rock side to side. Wake up my hip joints. Hands on your thighs, shoulders up. We'll take a twist over to one side. Come through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist. Rolling your left shoulder down, even out through your hips. Inhale through center, exhale, twist. Bring your gaze forward, and we're going to push right back up into 5-pointed star with our big toes in front of our heels. As you exhale, dive in and fold. Hands under your shoulders, a slight tilt of your chest. Moving into Skandasana, back of the space. So for me, right heel is lifted, your right foot could be down. Both hands are on the inside of my right leg, and I'm going to look towards my left big toe. Really deep inner thigh stretch. We're going to come through center, and we're going to find that same expression, Skandasana, opposite side. And then inhale into parallel feet. Again, it's a halfway lift. Low lunge to the top of your space. So my right foot should be forward, it's my left. So your right foot is forward. You're going to lunge onto your right foot. And as you exhale, you're going to come into a forward fold. Okay, so I'm going to switch it out. Now we're in a forward fold. Inhale is chair pose. Big breath here. Exhale, airplane your arms. And let's hold for 3. Let's hold for 2. Standing on one foot, stand on your right foot and lift your left leg up. One-legged mountain pose. Exhale, figure 4. We do this on the earth. Left ankle 2 inches above your right knee. Hands to heart center. This is a standing half pigeon pose. Relax into it. Breathe into it. Find that sense of meditation. We're going to lift up into one-legged mountain. Here we are. Exhale, bring your left foot down and forward fold. All the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Optional chaturanga, exhale. And so we notice how one movement can lead right into the next. Downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Your left leg lifts high. And we step through the low lunge. Crescent lunge. I reach my arms up. I could bend my back knee, and I want to square my hips towards the front of the space. As you exhale, airplane your arms. From up your left quadricep, keep your right heel over the ball of your right foot. Once again, inhale, breath. We're reaching up. Exhale, breath, elbows sweep alongside your rib cage. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Now we reverse the movement of your arms, rocket arms. Reach those arms forward as if you're grabbing just a little slice of the universe. For 3. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So I come up and then I bend the front knee. We're in a side body stretch. Exhale is triangle pose. Take your time, take your time. Parallel your arms towards the earth, and then your bottom hand is my left. My thigh, maybe shin, maybe ankle, and notice the other arm is reaching up. Press the back of your left thigh into the space and look up. And then the top arm leads us up into 5-pointed star. We have our second set of horse pose, rocking side to side. If you practice with me a lot, you'll notice this is my favorite posture. I'm going to take my hands down to my ankles, walk my feet in a little bit, and press my elbows towards my inner knees. Now my spine is in a halfway lift. This is a great opening of your hip joints. Just breathe into it for 3 more breaths. That's what falling love is for. That's what falling love is for. And then press your fingertips down. Straighten your legs as you inhale. We have our second set of Skandasana. We begin back of this space. If you need a little bit more, walk your hands forward, round your spine, chin to your chest. Come through center, press into your hands. Skandasana, front of the space. I just love this feeling as my hips drop down and then my inner thigh, opposite leg, begins to lengthen. And then come into parallel feet. Tips of your fingers halfway lift through your spine. Low lunge top of your space. So now the correct leg for me is forward. It's my left leg. I'm going to lift my right leg up and come into a forward fold. We'll bend our knees for chair pose. We have the second side. Exhale, airplane your arms. Let your tail lengthen. Let your shoulders exhale back. Or staff pose, it's the right leg that lifts. We're going to balance on the sole of our left foot. Figure 4, right ankle, 2 to 3 inches above your left knee. Slowly take your time. Your thumbs find your heart center. And then we stand on the left foot. So we lift our right leg high. Exhale, right foot down. And we come into a forward fold. Now as you halfway lift your left leg up. This is called a one-legged halfway lift. Step back into warrior one legs. Bring your left heel in, toes out slightly. And then reach your arms high. It is a wider stance than warrior 2, and your shoulders and hips are leaning towards the front of the space. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Square your chest towards the front. Begin to look up. Exhale is humble warrior. It's a forward fold of your spine. Nice place to empty out. Release and let go. Now, keep your head below your heart and release your fingertips down. For a low lunge, come to the ball of your left foot. Now place your left shin bones down. For half splits, walk your front foot forward. And so you're going to see my right hip is over my left knee, and we're going to look forward. If you want more, you can bend your elbows. Hamstring stretch. Begin to straighten your elbows. You're going to drag your right foot back and come into low lunge. We're going to take a twist with your left hand on the ground and your right arm reaching high. And you're looking up maybe towards your thumb. As you exhale, place your right hand down. Step your right foot back into high plank. And for side plank, I'm going to walk my left hand to the center for that. And I'm going to stack or stagger my feet. And then lift the bottom hip up. You're balancing on your left hand. We're not here very long. Eyes up for 3. Push and feel the earth support for 2. Exhale is high plank. Forgo the chaturanga as an option. Lean back into downward facing dog. And then your left leg lifts up. Low lunge. Warrior 1, your back heel spins in, and then so slowly reach up towards the sky, inviting your right shoulder forward. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Chest squares towards the front, eyes come up. Exhale, humble warrior. Our asana practice could be like a mirror to us. And what we want to reflect back is love and light and self-acceptance. And then release your fingertips down. Rotate your right heel over the ball of your foot so you are in a low lunge. For a twist, right hand or fingertips to the ground. Here comes your left arm up. Exhale, left hand down, right shin bones. For half splits, walk your left foot to center. Scoot your heel forward. Look forward. Stay or maybe come to the palms of your hands. Maybe bend your elbows. Let the stretch be not too intense, but define for yourself what is that place of enough. We're going to drag our heel back to come into low lunge. High plank pose, we have side plank, second side. Right hand to center, spin to the edges of your feet or stack your feet, and then lift your bottom hip up. Shaking is good, it's how we learn, it's how we grow. For 3. For 2. Exhale as a high plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, breath. Downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale your right leg high. Low lunge. We're going to return to crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Reach forward. Revolve crescent to the right side. I'm going to hook my left elbow outside or on top of my right thigh. And then you might see me walk my left foot back, Find my right elbow over my left. Squeeze my left quadricep up and twist. And I want to find more relaxation combined with more engagement. One more breath, you can do it. Runner's lunge, both hands on the inside of your right foot, and then angle your toes out. Come onto your left shin bones, top of your left foot. And we'll pause here and look forward. As you exhale, come to the palms of your hands. If it feels okay, come onto your forearms. And if it feels okay, fist over fist to rest your forehead. Your exhale breath can be music that your nervous system follows. And then lift your eyes, find your hands. With your right foot forward, take your right hand back, bend your left knee, and capture the top of your foot. I'm really bending my leg to get there, right? And then I just want to really settle into the palm of my left hand, drop my hips down as much as possible, roll my right shoulder open and look up. And forget about what yoga looks like and focus primarily on what it feels like. Release your hand from your foot. Heel toe that outside foot forward. Step back into a high plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale breath. Exhale breath. Breathe your left leg high. You'll bend your knee to step through into a low lunge. Right back up into crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Reach forward, inhale. And revolve crescent to the left side, exhale. Squeeze all your energy in towards your spine. And relax your eyes. No place to go but the present moment. 3 more breaths. Before you exit, look down to the ground first. Consciously place your fingertips down. Walk your left foot, top left corner, angle your heel in, come to the top of your back foot, and we're going to look forward. You can imagine you're gazing out to the ocean, to the mountains, or find an inward gaze. Exhale, possibilities, maybe the palms of your hands, maybe your forearms, and maybe fist over fist. Ride the waves of your breath. Lift your eyes. Keep your right hand down and reach your left arm over your body. Bend your left knee to find the top of your foot. Draw heel to tail. Roll your top shoulder open. And breathe. Your breath, your prana, your life force energy. Hand and foot release. We're going to heel toe that outer foot to center and step back into a high plank pose. And then from high plank, lower all the way down to the ground. Rest on your forearms. It's a subtle movement for your spine. Drag the palms of your hands towards your hips and then float your hips forward. Bring your hands under your shoulders. We're going to push up through table. Exhale, cat's breath. It's around our spine. And then from a neutral spine, standing on your shins, we prepare for camel pose. My arms reach up. And then I bring my hands down towards my back pockets, lower back. Keeping your hips over your knees, draw your elbows towards your mid-spine. Give your body the support it's asking for. And then shine your heart up towards the sky, towards the stars. We vow we commit to lead an open-hearted life. Lift up, inhale. Sit back onto the tops of your feet, exhale. Inner thighs together. Hands rest in your lap. Chin to your chest and a bow of reverence. And blink your eyes open. Come on to your right or your left hip. Extend your legs to the front of the space. Give yourself some space. Inner thigh, outer thigh. Toes high, arms high. As you exhale, reach beyond your toes. And then I want you to find a comfortable place to rest your hands. It could be on your toes. It could be on the soles of your feet. It could be on your shins. If you have really strong hamstrings, could be on your thighs. Wherever you are, the word is surrender. Where can I surrender? Where can I be with my body? Lifting your eyes up and then rolling down to your backs. You have a happy baby's pose. Place fingers on your big toes or insides, outsides of your feet, and you're going to rock just like a baby, side to side. Reminding yourself to take time to be playful in your body, in your life. When we center our spine and we draw our knees into our chest, your right ankle above your left knee again, and maybe interlace your fingers back of your left thigh. This is a grounded half pigeon pose, and this is also a hip opener. Gently guide your left knee towards your chest, and gently guide your outer right hip to relax. Let's switch it out. Opposite ankle, opposite thigh. Maybe interlace your fingers. Most important is to drop your chin below your nose. Let your spine rest. Stay for 3 more breaths. And then release your ankle from your thigh and drop both knees into your chest. A generous inhale breath. Exhale both knees to the right as you gaze to the left. This is a supine twist. Your right hand can rest outside your left thigh. You want to exhale your left shoulder down. Inhale through center. Exhale, left knees to the left as you gaze to the right. Focusing on exhaling through your right shoulder. And then come to center with your knees into your chest. You're going to exhale your feet down. Lift lower, mid, upper back. Quadriceps stretch. You can interlace your fingers, base of your spine, and walk your shoulders under your body. Your feet are parallel or slightly pigeon toe, your big toes in, but continue to lengthen your thighs forward. Final bit of effort here. We hold for 3. And we lift higher for 2. Release your fingers. Exhale, upper and mid, lower spine. Draw your knees into your chest and take your hands on your shins. Roll up into a tiny ball and take many, many sips of air for 3 and for 2. Exhale, Shavasana. Full body surrender. Arms reach out to the sides. Legs reach forward. Big toes exhale out. Some would consider this the peak posture of yoga. It is a place where we meet ourselves in a beautiful place of stillness and silence. And then take a deep inhale breath here. And then deep exhale breath. Feel free to stay in Shavasana a couple more minutes if you have the time and space in your day. If you're ready to step out of your practice, you're going to move your fingers and move your toes. Roll out your wrists and roll out your ankle joints. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale your knees into your chest. And then roll over to the left or to the right and stay for at least a cycle of breath. And bring yourself up to the seated position if you're ready, only if you feel ready. Hands come to center as a place of union, self and other, of inhale and exhale breath. Draw your thumbs to third eye center and hold and pause to reflect on the light in you, the light in each other, and the light in all things. We inhale, hands high, reaching out into the beyond. We exhale, bowing in as one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me and joining each other, all levels yoga practice. And I look forward to practicing with you again.